Hello, YouTube. I'm so excited. I'm sorry I haven't been making videos in a long, long time. Like I literally have 3 videos up on my page, and they're all 3 hair reviews. But I am back now, and this hair that I'm wearing is actually a synthetic wig that I got from Dress Lily with a few others. And I'm actually gonna do a little wig lookbook after this video. But as you can tell from the title, the point of this video is my coming out story to my mother. Okay, so let's just jump right on into it. But yeah, so I've always known that I like females, and I was actually in a relationship at the time where I came out to my mom. She didn't know what was going on, and I am and was 18 at the time. I didn't have really transportation for myself, even though I should have. I didn't have a car or anything, so when I went to go somewhere to go see my girlfriend, basically I had to convince her or my dad or my sister or somebody to come drop me off so I can spend time with her, and they just thought she was a friend always. Which leads to the point. Basically, she was out already, and she felt like she shouldn't have to hide it around my family, but at the same time, she didn't pressure me to come out or anything. She was just, she was supportive, but at the same time, sometimes she felt a little like we weren't connecting as much as we could have if they knew. So one day, this is terrible, but it was the day of my uncle's funeral. I was sitting in the funeral and I decided life is too short. I feel like my family should know how I feel, what I feel, who I feel towards. So I took it upon myself. Something dropped. I'm sorry. So I took it upon myself that night to come home and write a letter to my mom, basically saying, "Hey, I know I probably should have told you this a long time ago, but I'm actually into females the way you would expect me to be into males." And I'm sorry, that was my cat sneezing. And I hope you don't look at me differently. Basically, I'm still the same person, but now I know for sure what I like is basically what I wrote in the letter. And I folded up the letter, and I did not have the balls to give it to her. So while she was still like at the little funeral after celebration thing, I had put the letter on her bed. And even though she was nowhere near coming home, I was so scared. Like I ran back to my room and jumped in my bed and went under the covers. And I sat there like that for like 10 minutes at least. And then I was like, I want to be asleep when she get here so she can't say anything to me. So I took Z-Quil and I knocked myself out. And when I woke up, she still wasn't there, but the letter was gone. So I was like in panic mode. I was like, oh my gosh, who picked up the letter? So I called her, and she's at my grandma's house taking care of her. And I was like, did you get my letter? And she's like, yeah, I got your letter. I read it, and I'm writing the letter back right now. And I was like, why can't you just tell me? Oh my gosh, And she was like, well, you wrote me a letter, so now I'm going to write you one the same way you did me. And at first I thought that was a terrible sign. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to kick me out of the house. She's going to disown me. I was so scared. So, yeah, she came back to the house. And I was waiting on that letter, boy. I had called my girlfriend at the time. She's my ex. I had called my girlfriend, and I was like, oh my gosh, I came out to her. I don't know what her response is yet. And when my mom came home, I was waiting for a while. I didn't want to seem like it was so urgent. So I came out my room like 10 minutes after she came home. And I was like, do you have my letter? Stumbling over my words because I'm nervous now about the same thing. But yeah, I was like, did you write your letter back to me? And she said, oh, you know what? I left it at your grandma's house. And I swear to you, my heart freaking. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. I was like, what? And why don't you just tell me then? And she was like, no, I'm going to do it the same way you did for me. So she ended up writing another letter, and when she was done with the letter, as petty as she is, she came all the way to my room, surrounding the living area. She came all the way to my room and put it on my bed, even though I was sitting in the living room area with her. And of course, I didn't want to make it seem like I was like desperate to know, so I didn't get up as soon as I saw that she was going to go put it down. I got up maybe like 5 minutes later, and after I was out of her sight, I speed walked to my room, and then like I pounced on the bed and grabbed the letter and read it as fast as possible. And basically, what the letter said was, "I'm sorry that you felt like you couldn't tell that to me in person because we are family, and I feel like you should be able to tell us anything as a family. And basically, you're 18. You can make your own decisions now. Even if it's something that I wouldn't make for you, it's your life, basically. And just be careful with what you do and who you're around." Basically, what she told me. And to this day, I really, really appreciate that. Like, that really took a weight off of my shoulder because my family, well, my mom specifically, she's heavily religious. Like, she goes to church Wednesdays, Sundays. She sings church songs around the house. She meets up with church members outside of church so she can do prayer times and stuff like that. So I was scared. I didn't know what to think, and that kind of like it settled everything for me. You know, I felt like I could finally be who I am without worrying about how that affects her specifically because my dad is here. He lives in a house with me. My brother, my two sisters, they didn't matter as much as my mom did me because I am a mom's girl. I'm a mother's girl. And it just meant the world to me that she could accept me and not mistreat me like so many family members do to their LGBT children today. It's terrible. And I'm so glad it didn't happen to me. But the funny part is, me and my girlfriend at the time, we broke up like the month after. So basically, I came out for myself because, and I'm glad that I did come out, even if we didn't last. Because me being naive, I was like, "Oh yeah, I love her. I'm probably gonna be with her forever and ever." But yeah, we we didn't last. What? No. Well, but I got something great out of that though. I got a weight off my shoulder. I was able to tell my mom how I felt. We were able to connect on another level, and I feel like because of that, we're closer now. Because of that, there's not always that. I don't know. I was always kind of on edge if we watched TV and there was a gay relationship that popped up. I was scared of what she might be saying or thinking in her head. Or if we're walking in the store and there's a gay couple, like, I don't know. I was just always afraid of how she felt about stuff. But now I know where I stand with her. And honestly, that's what matters the most to me because, like I said, I'm a mother's girl. And that means everything to me. So yeah, that was my story about coming out to my mom. And if you want to share your coming out stories, you can put it under what's in the comments. I'm slow. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe, comment, anything. Like, I just love to hear back from you guys and to know that, this meant something to you. So until next time, thank you for watching, glitter guys and glitter gals. Bye!